What's up, everybody? It's Rick, and welcome to Sons of the Forest. This is the first episode of anything I put on the channel, and I'm excited that this is the first series I'm going to be playing. I loved The Forest 1, played it probably at least 3 times all the way through, and had so much fun. And from what I've read about this game, it just goes above and beyond the first. And what I've read about this game has been minimal. I wanted to keep spoilers away from me, as far away as I could. This game's already been out for a couple weeks. Some of y'all may have already seen some playthroughs of this, but I'm going to be going in pretty blind here, so I hope you guys are prepared for that. And also, full disclosure, I played about 2 hours of this game, tried to record it, something happened to that recording, so now I'm starting over. So I am familiar with the very, very surface level aspects of this game, I guess you could say. But I really haven't gotten too far into it, just far enough really to set up my base and sort of get my footing in the world. All right, what I do know is that we are working for Puff Corp, which is such an amazing name for a corporation. And I do know that we're going to be looking for, I think, the owner, the founder of Puff Corp. So unlike the first game where we're in a plane crash, we're looking for our son, we kind of know what to expect a little bit going into this. I do believe that rather than just being stranded on an island, we are going to be a little bit more kitted out than we would. Like this guy here, Fisheye. You can see he's got his tactical armor on. And I do know about this guy over here, Kelvin. I do know that me and Kelvin are probably going to get to know each other. Oh, here we go. Edward Puffton. He's been missing for 31 weeks. That's a lot of weeks to be missing. Along with his family members, Barbara Puffton and Virginia Puffton. Okay. He's 63 years old. That's too old. That's too old to be missing for 31 weeks. I don't have high hopes of finding Edward Puffton, but, you know, we'll give it our best shot. And I guess we'll just take a look around the chopper here. Anything else can I do anything here? Other than skip? Doesn't look like I can type. Can't go surfing the web. Go checking my emails. So I guess we're in it, Fisheye, Kelvin. Kelvin's just really enjoying the view. I get it. It's scenic. It's gorgeous. But, oh. It actually says D. Oh, there we go. I could have been scrolling over this whole time. Barbara Puffton, 60 years old. Occupation, socialite. Is that an occupation? I don't know. But here we go. Virginia Puffton, she's a student. Okay. Gray eyes. Ooh, spooky. 20 years old. Okay. Site map. All right. Contact points error. That doesn't sound good. There we go. Let's close that up. And, we know what we got to do. Fight demons, all right? A reminder, I tattooed it on me just in case we forget what we're here to do. And I didn't notice this the first time I played, but I think that we were shot down. Those were definitely bullet holes there. Somebody's shooting at our helicopter. What is that all about? I'm not sure. Oh, we got some meals there. We got to get those meals. That's good eating, okay? Don't forget the meals. Oh, man. Okay. And we're sinking. There we go. Oh, buddy. Oh, how ironic. His name was Fisheye, but he can't swim. Oh, no. Fisheye. The first person to die in this game is a man named Fisheye, who dies by drowning. All right, let's get out of here so that we don't go the way of Fisheye. Okay, third time's always a charm. Third time, baby. The rule of 3 is in full effect at the very start of this thing. All right, and we'll swim out. I don't think I'm actually controlling myself at this point. I'm not. When I initially played through this beginning part, I thought that I was actually swimming. This guy is swimming on his own. And I have no idea who this person is. Now, I gotta say, I was very surprised at this point in the game. I was expecting some cannibals, but you got somebody in a shiny metal jacket with a gun. pistol whipping us and leaving us here as well. You know, they pistol whipped us, left us here. Why'd they leave us here? Why didn't they kill us? Why didn't they take us with them? A mystery to be solved later, perhaps. And we got some stuff here. We got a stick, by the way. Took me a while to realize if you look at the ground, you'll break the stick because you're telling your guy, make a fire. We don't want to make a fire. Look at all these dead fish, by the way. Why are all these fish dead? Unclear. Well, we got somebody here, and this is, spoilers, our good buddy Kelvin. Kelvin's not doing so hot. You can see he's a little dazed. He's a little out of it, this guy. Say snap to Kelvin. There you go. You can see those bloody ears there. He's not going to be so good at hearing these days, all right? Which is a clever little function of the game. So, because Kelvin can't hear, we're going to communicate to him by writing, which is just, I think, a really interesting way to explain why we're writing things on a notepad, because the guy can't hear. So we can tell him to do a few things. Clear, take a break, stay, build, get. Follow me is what we're going to tell him to do for now. And then we'll write this, and then we're going to say, hey, bud, this is for you. Follow me, bud. And he just sort of looks at it like a dope, and he goes, okay, yeah, I got you. I got you, boss. All right, and then we've got our buddy. He will follow us. And let's go ahead and begin looting. So I mentioned that, you know, this is obviously a sequel to the game The Forest, which came out, I think, 10 years ago. And was amazing and a lot of fun. And when that game initially came out, it was in early access as well. This game is in early access too. We're getting some batteries. We're getting some space blankets. But this game is actually, it has a lot of complete features in it for being an early access game. I read some spoiler-free reviews, and the reviews have praised how much content is in this game in its early access condition, which is saying something, because in that little channel coming soon trailer I made, I mentioned that I wanted to play this, and I wanted to play Kerbal Space Program 2. Two games that came out the same day in early access, but whereas this game has been getting a lot of praise, Kerbal Space Program 2 has been getting a lot of criticism. I think I'm actually going to hold off on playing Kerbal Space Program 2 until there's been some sizable updates, because it is very lacking in features in its early access form. Okay, so it's telling us to open our inventory, but we're just going to take a look at these fellas first. You can see somebody has taken these guys, and I don't know if these guys were a part of our crew. I mean, their bodies are pretty fresh. This guy's got a skull on his face, though, which leads me to believe that he's probably been here for a little bit. I don't think that they were part of our helicopter crew, because I think it was just me, the pilot, Kelvin, and Fisheye. So these two must have been part of a search party that had come before us. So basically, they sent us out here to get the job done because these jabronis could not. Doesn't bode well for us. But hey, I'm alive. I'm with it. All right. So what I'm going to do first off is just start collecting some rocks, collecting some sticks. As I said, I played about 2 hours of this game. In those 2 hours, it allowed me to do a couple things. One, well, actually, I will get a GPS here in a moment, and that GPS will allow us to go explore some points of interest on the map. Right now, oh, you know what? My GPS is going to come from this. So, like the first game, we combine items on this pad and make other items, but right now what we're going to do is we're going to open this pad. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it here, we're going to click this gear, and that's going to allow us to interact with it. Inside of here, we've got a few things. This is a lighter, very handy. We've got ourselves a GPS unit. I'm going to equip that. And we've also got ourselves, so the GPS unit, you can see, it's got a bunch of points of interest on it. I can zoom in by clicking the middle mouse there. So we've got those exclamations, and we've got those little, I was going to say orange circles. Those are green, Rick. Come on. I know colors. Oh, my goodness. Those green circles there, those are like GPS trackers. So that's what those are. And the purple exclamation points, those are just points of interest that we'll explore later. And then, of course, we've got the K for Kelvin there. He's going to be following us around. Okay. Other than that, I was talking about how there's a hotbar in the game now. People were complaining we need hotbars. Well, we can add items to the backpack. So let's see. Click on the add items. There we go. So it just added a bunch of stuff. It didn't add the knife, though. I don't want the rock in there. Can I not add the knife to my backpack? That seems strange. Okay, apparently I can't add the knife to the backpack, which, yeah, that seems bizarre to me for whatever reason. But anyway, I've added items, and now if I hit I, now if I hold I believe that's how, there we go. That's basically our hotbar. If I hold I, we can get to these items, and then I can just go ahead and use the axe. Likewise, I can get to my food, I can get to my flares, I can get to my medicine, I can get to the book, I can get to the sticks, that kind of thing. But for whatever reason, I can't equip my knife. That seems weird. Why can't I put my knife in the bag? Okay, I'm not going to lose sleep over this. I'm not, okay? That is just the way it is. We've got our axe here. We're kicking stuff around. And first order of business is I'm going to start collecting some rocks. I'm going to collect some sticks, collect some things that we need to make our shelter. That's going to be the first order of business, okay? It's just setting up our shelter so that we have a place. Wait, what are these? Turtle eggs. Okay, interesting. I did not catch those during my first attempt at playing the game. I'm just going to sort of explore this area of the beach. So, we've got turtle eggs, which does mean that there are turtles that we can find. And those turtles will make for some good eating. So we'll probably collect some turtle meat for the night. Go find a place to set up our base. And in the morning, we'll go do some exploring. Oh, hey, what's this? Ooh, hey, oh, wow, we found some rope down here. So, again, I did not explore over here before. I'm glad that we came over here because I found there's a bunch of good stuff over here, actually. Okay, there's some wine, there's a bunch of sodas and whatnot. Can I not grab that bottle of wine? Apparently I can't. I think I'm grabbing oysters, though, here. Okay, yeah, we've got a bunch of good stuff down here. The fact that I found that rope is huge for us. That's going to really come in handy. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and fill up on rocks and sticks. Okay. Once it says I can't carry anymore, we'll be good. Lastly, I've got rocks, I've got sticks, and we want pebbles. Pebbles or small rocks. We're going to want those so that we can, whoops, hey, so that we can get ourselves some feathers. But I'm not really seeing any small rocks, which is surprising. You know what? Perhaps there's just no small rocks in these parts, and that's fine. We'll go look for some more. Can I chop you up? Oh, I can. Ooh, there we go. Got myself a bird there. Did I manage to get any... Okay, I don't think I got any feathers, though. Feathers is kind of what I wanted to get out of these birds, but that's fine. Okay, where did Kelvin go, by the way? Kelvin? Supposed to be following me. Is he following me? He is, okay. He's doing too good a job of following me to the point I didn't even realize he was back there. So there is an area where there is turtles. I call it Turtle Beach. And I think Turtle Beach is over here, if I'm remembering correctly. I'd said that I wanted to find some meats to eat. Because you can see, like any good survival game, down there in the bottom right, we've got ourselves those circles. With the green circles right there, there's the food, there's the hydration, there's the sleep, and then there's the strength meter too. And I'm not 100% sure because I haven't played enough yet to know for sure. Here's Turtle Beach. But there's the strength meter too, and I believe that the strength meter... I feel so bad doing this, by the way. These turtles are just so lifelike. Okay. I think the more work I do, the more I exert myself, the stronger I get, basically. Okay, this is a tip that if you're going to play this game, if you haven't played this yet, okay, do not hold E, tap E. If you hold E, you will end up eating the raw meat, and I don't want to do that. As far as I can tell in this game, these turtles will respawn here, so I've come back here a few times and managed to get turtle meat. So if you're looking for a good source of protein in this game, I'd say checking this place pretty regularly, probably a good idea. 2 turtles will definitely do us some good, and I'm going to go ahead and put away my GPS. I don't need that at the moment. We're going to stick to the beach here at the very beginning, and I know where I want to get to. There's a place I set up our base that I felt was pretty decent. Now, I could just set it up on the beach here, but I'm going to need a fresh source of water. All right. If any of you guys are familiar with any of those survival shows, for instance, if you watch the show Alone, I got really hooked on that show. I binged like every season. Basically, people are dropped off in the wilderness with basically nothing, and they have to survive as long as they can. And the first order of business is finding fresh water. Oh, hello. If you don't have a good source of fresh water, then you're kind of screwed. And we can't drink ocean water. So we're going to make our way down this way because I do know that there is some fresh water right this way. Initially, when I tried to find some fresh water, I followed a creek, and it turned out that that creek was populated by cannibals. There's a babbling brook right over here, and I'm pretty sure that that's a cannibal. Wait, is it? No, that is. Okay, this is a cannibal base for sure. There was a cannibal base right off that creek. By the way, there's also a cave right here. I noticed this before. Very spooky stuff. I'm not ready to go into a cave yet. There's a skull right here, right outside the cave. That's not a great omen right there. So good to know that there's a cave there for later on, but we'll just go ahead and commit that to memory for now. So I was saying, there was a place I checked for some fresh water. It was populated by cannibals, which makes sense. If I want to build my base by fresh water, why wouldn't they also want to build their base by fresh water? But over here, there is a creek which doesn't have any cannibals at it. So should be a good place to set up our base. I want to find a place that is near fresh water, but also has enough trees because I do want to build. As a matter of fact, the tutorial's kind of telling me to learn the basics of building right now. Press B. We'll do that once we get to a place that we want to build. But you can see right here where this creek meets the ocean. This is going to be our source of fresh water. We'll wake up every morning here, drink this fresh spring water. And as far as I can tell, unlike other games, you can just drink this water and it won't make you sick. You won't end up getting any kind of stomach bugs. You don't need to boil it. You can just drink it. That's fine. So here we are. We're going to build. I think building in this area would probably be pretty good. I want to find an area that's pretty flat. Like this area here, maybe. Maybe a place that's even a little bit more flat than this. Because eventually we'll want to build walls, make sure that we're properly protected. Because cannibals will come and try to front to us. I think building along a cliff edge like this maybe would be a good idea. Like up here. Because we'll be protected on this side, and then we'll just need to protect this end. So this is where I can start to tell Kelvin, hey, bud, go to work for me. So Kelvin, I'm going to tell you, hey, bud, here's what we're going to do. Going to hit E, and I want you to get logs and drop here, okay? And Kelvin does a pretty great job of going and just harvesting stuff, so we'll go ahead and let Kelvin get to work doing that. And we'll hit B and take a look at this building, okay? Multiple new items available to craft. Here we go. So this will tell us how to build how to build the basics. There were so many B's in there. I'm going to hit X, though. We're going to skip past the tent, and I'm going to go ahead and build a log cabin. Is there anything? Let's see, a lean-to, a lookout tower. Those would all be cool things to build later on. A tree shelter would actually be pretty great. I do have some rope, actually. I could build a tree shelter, I suppose. I'm curious. Okay, there we go. I could build a tree shelter here. You know what? If I do that... Okay, hopefully he doesn't chop down this tree. I'm hoping that because I put the blueprint there, that Kelvin won't try to chop that down. We'll see, okay? And you know what he did? He chopped down the tree. He did the thing that I didn't want him to do. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, okay, I want him to gather things for us, absolutely. I guess, you know what? I think I can tell him to build. Let me see something. Build fire, build shelter. There we go. So that's what I'm going to have him do, okay? Okay, so I think if I ask him to build the shelter, then I'm hoping that he will go ahead and grab the things and just automatically start putting them in there, okay? We'll see. Hopefully he'll harvest the wood and also build. I haven't used Kelvin to build yet. Oh, wait, you know what he just did? He just built a shelter. That's what he did. He built that shelter. Okay, well, that's great. We at least have that shelter, I suppose. Can I have you build... Let's see. Build... finish structure. There we go. So... Okay. He nods. He understands. Let's see if he'll hop to and start building, okay? So these smaller... Oh my God. What did you do? He just... He took the shelter apart and then injured me gravely. You're pointing at this, Kelvin. What are you pointing at, dude? Okay. So Kelvin, not the smartest. Not the smartest. This guy. Okay. Okay, hopefully he doesn't take this apart again, because that would bum me out and also potentially kill me. Hey, okay. There's a cannibal right here. Hey, cannibal. Okay. Whoa, throwing rocks at me. Okay. So we got a cannibal right away who's coming in the welcoming committee, basically. Okay. Okay, you know what? I just realized I don't think Kelvin did that. I think it was this cannibal that did it. Hey, dude. Get out of here. It was the cannibal that broke it. I will kill this cannibal. Well, this cannibal may kill me, actually. I'm very low in health. As a matter of fact, let me see. I've got some meds. I'm going to need to pop these meds. There we go. And that will heal me over time. Get out of here. Go away. Okay, it ran up the tree. Cannibal up the tree. I've got a lot to build, though. And I'm really worried that this guy's just going to keep breaking my base. Busting my chops, breaking my base. Okay. It's shocking to me how easy it is for them to tear my base out. Get out of here. Oh, I chopped her. Okay. Okay, I killed them. Honestly, I don't know if I wanted to start shit with the locals just yet, but I've done it. We've committed. Oh, here's another cannibal. Just gonna keep chopping you up. Okay. I'm becoming pretty efficient at chopping up cannibals at this point. But like I said before, I don't know if I should be. I feel like the more cannibals I kill at this point, basically the more heat I'm creating for myself. Like if there was a heat meter, I feel like mine would be getting pretty hot. Oh god. Ooh, that just fell into my base. I was curious about that, wondering if I could destroy my base in that way, but luckily it seemed to... Oh, hello! Okay, this is great. So this right here is, let me go ahead and sheath my weapon. This is Virginia, by the way, everybody. Virginia's coming right up to us. She's shy, though. We're going to have to wait a little bit before she feels comfortable with us. But, yeah, there is the other NPC that we can get to help us out, Virginia. Now, you may be thinking, Virginia, where have I heard that name before? Well, yes, it is the Virginia of the Puffdens. And, why does she have 3 arms and 3 legs? I would like to know that same thing. I'm not exactly sure. It is getting dark. I think that we're probably going to want to sleep and finish this build in the morning. But before I do, I'm going to go get some water. I'm going to build a fire. There we go. 1 rock, 2 rock, 3 rock, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Great. Rocks are there. This basically makes a more permanent fire. Now that the fire's lit, we can go ahead and put the rock away, and there we go. This will show us what we can cook, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, no! No! No, don't sleep there! Kelvin! What is... No! It's the worst place to sleep. Okay? What? No! I hope he won't burn to death. That is... Okay. Okay. He seems to be pretty comfortable with it, so... You know what? I'm just gonna let it be. Kelvin, you absolute legend. Can I... Look at this guy. Kelvin is tough AF. Are you kidding me? This dude's sleeping with his face on the fire. Okay, wow. Wow. He is, pretty tough stuff. Made of some pretty tough stuff. Okay, we got some meat. As far as I know, the meat doesn't spoil, by the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. At the very least, I can get this night over with and get Kelvin out of the fire. Kelvin's just, yeah, look at him. Are you alive, Kelvin? Kelvin? Talk to me, buddy. Kelvin? Okay, I think he's just a sleepy boy. We'll see. Here, wake up. Okay, he was just a sleepy boy. Okay, one more log is all we need. And, looks like this log just actually took out a bunch of those plants. Okay. There we go. We've got ourselves a tree fort. Climb up here and see what this is like. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I wonder, can I clear this part out, I wonder? Ooh, God. I'm afraid to do this. I feel like this may end up breaking everything, but I don't like that this is blocking my stuff, you know what I mean? Like, ooh, you know what I should do? I should save the game real quick, because something tells me that if I chop this down, then it's all going to come crashing down. And if that happens, I'm going to be pretty bummed out. So after all the hard work I just put into this, let's go ahead and save, okay? Because really, it's a 50-50 chance that this whole thing comes crashing down. I don't know. We'll see. Wait, oh. Okay, so I hurt myself in that process, and it looks like I did break the... Yeah, I done busted up this pretty good, so we put that back, and I didn't break this part, though, which is what I wanted to break, unfortunately. Whoop, and I threw that. Okay, yep, so there you go, there you have it. That didn't work. Let's just go ahead and reload. All right, well, we learned from our mistake. All right, this shelter will work for what we need right now. Honestly, it bugs me that I'm living inside of a tree, actually, right now. I wish that when you built this thing that it would lop off that part, but, you know, you live and learn. I'm wondering how this shelter would work better, honestly. There are some other things that we can build, though. For instance, we're going to need a bed, right? We're going to need a sick bed. So I'll go ahead and put in a sick bed. As far as I can tell, I don't need to worry about a bed for Kelvin, which is kind of sad that Kelvin doesn't get a bed, but I do. So there we go. There's a bed. I'll keep the shelter down here, I guess, for Kelvin. All right. And here's another cool thing I can do. Watch this. Kelvin. I can ask Kelvin, let's clear, I'm going to say 20 meters. Okay, dude? He will clear everything within 20 meters. Basically, just keeping a nice open area for us. Because I'm thinking, you know, we should build a wall. Maybe follow the wall just along these lines here. Now, if I wanted to build a wall... Wait a minute. God damn it. He just... of course he did. Of course. I asked him to clear 20 meters, and he cleared this. So, yep. Okay. You know what, though? This is kind of amazing, though. He's sort of defied the laws of physics here for us, and I can't put this floor in, unfortunately, which I wish I could. For whatever reason, I can't put the floor in. Oh, there we go. Okay, the floor's in. There we go. You know what? I guess what I can do here is... there we go. Just sort of build it like that. I don't have a roof now, though. It's kind of a bummer, but I wonder, how can I build a roof? Put you like that, maybe. Okay. Well, I don't have a roof. Is there a guide to building a roof? Well, let me just, hold on. Let me just go down here for a second and just show y'all how we have this amazing floating base all of a sudden. So I was concerned that, getting logs up there, that could be a challenge. I'm realizing now that that's going to be the tricky wicket. Okay. My bed seems to be gone. That did disappear. I am going to need shelter from the elements. So it's a bummer that this happened. Honestly. Yeah. How can I take this thing apart? I don't know if I can. Okay, we got some cannibals now, and they look a little bit meaner than the others. I'm going to try and ignore them. And oh my goodness, Kelvin has dropped a lot of logs down here. I'm not going to fight them unless I have to. I'm glad I'm building these walls now. Now these walls are going to come in handy. Can I get you to put... there we go. That's exactly where I wanted that. Okay. Yeah, we're building up some walls. We're building up some defenses. These guys do seem to be kind of keeping their distance, which I appreciate. There we go with that. Okay, we're almost to the edge there. Feeling better. Okay. I think that they backed up. I don't see them. That doesn't mean they're not there. They are a master of disguise, these cannibals, so I will keep my eyes peeled. And, yeah, I'm rethinking the shelter that I built now, obviously. And I don't know how to tear it down. There's got to be a way to tear down the shelters safely. I'm going to look into that because I'm not sure how to do it just yet. But there's got to be a way. There's no way that the developers would just make it so that you can build a shelter and you can't take it apart, right? That would be ridiculous. That can't be a thing. Remove a play structure element by holding C. Never mind. The game is literally telling me. I'm sure that those are there are plenty of you out there who have seen that, and you were shouting, but Rick, it tells you right there how to take a structure apart. Yes, it sure does. Let me see now if I were to hold C. Oh god, there are a lot of parts falling, and I don't want to be under them when they do. Okay. Anyway, there's a lot of logs that drop, so I'm just going to use this opportunity, repurpose these logs. So I can't seem to take this apart. Like, maybe I can chop it. There we go, I can't. Oh, and it does hurt when I do that, but you know what? It seems to be the only way I can take it out, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, this place is an absolute mess. And, yeah. What are we going to do? I think what I'm going to do is probably just build a small cabin or something. Let's see. What else can we build shelter-wise? A lean-to. Okay. Someone's back there yelling at me. Are you going to be a dum-dum? Okay, they don't seem to be really challenging me too much, so I'm going to ignore them right now. Tree shelter, not really what I'm looking for. You know, let's check out this lean-to. This lean-to is actually pretty sweet. And if I rotate you, bring you in, there we go. I can build that lean-to right like that. Okay. And a lot of these I could probably use in this building, I would imagine. Let's put you down. I don't know how to put these logs down, to be honest. So I just keep picking them up and doing that. Okay. How is it that I can't put you in here? That's ridiculous. Do I need to use logs first? Maybe I need to use logs first. I just keep opening my book in order to drop these. There's got to be a better way. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying it. There's still so much more to explore, and I can't wait to see what else this game has in store for us. Again, no spoilers, but do let me know what you guys are thinking down in those comments below. And if you guys have tips for me, again, spoiler-free tips, I love to hear what you guys have to say, so please drop those down below as well. If you guys like this as well, I really hope you have. Be sure to give it a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Seriously, at this point, brand new channel, so every interaction you guys give me, every comment you give me, every like that you give me, every subscribe that you guys give me, it goes a long way towards helping promote the channel and hopefully get other people getting their eyeballs on this content as well, all right? So until next time, I've been Rick, and I will see you next episode.